Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. I woke up like this, deep divers, all magical and fly. In the heart of nature, home sweet home, there's no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration. I feel so much better now, deep divers. Sending you a wave of good ass energy. The cat down the road said you feel fantastic. Look, let me say a big shout out to everybody out there who's joined the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Deep divers, click the link down below and be inspired. Okay, look. We finally made it, deep divers. Feel alive too. Unlock your infinite power. 10 years in the making, 500 pages. It's now available on ebook, EPUB, and Kindle at ralphsmart.com/the-book. Click the link down below, deep divers, and go and grab yourself an early copy. You're gonna love it. Now, let's talk about how to get out of destructive habits and routines. This information right here, deep divers, is gonna blow your mind and inspire you at the same time. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real, because this information is gonna blow you away. Look, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation that you are becoming a limitless version of yourself this year. If you're ready for that, just say thank you. Now, deep divers, do you have a destructive habit right about now? Is your routine affecting you in a negative way? You've come to the perfect place, because we're going to talk about how to get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless. Are you ready? Or are you ready? Or are you ready? The cat down the road was born ready, deep divers, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So let me share with you what's helped me along my journey, okay? How to get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless. Now, first and foremost, the word habit emanates from the Latin habitare, which means a way of life. Okay, the way we live life, okay? Our habits are the ways that we actually live our lives. Also, habitus, which means condition or state of being. Okay, so your habits are your ways of life, the ways you live your life, and also your state of being. And a lot of people have a destructive habit or state of being simply because of their environment. I've created something, deep divers, called the POP rule, okay? The POP rule. And the POP rule is, we're going to come to it. Just keep that in your mind, deep divers. So let's talk about environment first and foremost. Environment creates your habits. Your environment creates your habits, for better or for worse. When I'm in the heart of nature, deep divers, is so serene. It's so tranquil. Feels so good to be alive out here, deep divers. All of a sudden, it's helping me focus. All of a sudden, it's helping me find clarity. It's giving me better habits, a better state of being, because that's what habits are. It's shifting me into a better routine, just being out here, just being out here in the heart of nature, deep divers, right? So what happens though, if you place yourself in an environment where the room is dark and dingy, windows closed, stuffy air, all of a sudden you start getting into these very destructive habits and routines because of your environment. So change your environment and you will change your entire state of being. Your environment changes your habits for the better. When you have a better environment, you have a better habit. When you have a better environment, you have better daily routines. You got better daily routines. Like literally, I wake up every single day, deep divers. I go for a skate and I see trees. I see the ocean. It's beautiful. So my environment promotes a better habit. Okay? Our environment promotes our habits. If you are living in the concrete jungle, deep divers, a lot of pollution, a lot of noise, that environment promotes your habits and influences your daily routine. You either feel charged up, full of life, or you feel terrible. So place yourself in a better environment, and this will give you a better habit and help you move out of a destructive habit and give you a limitless way of being and existing and living. Deep divers, how to get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless. Look, your mindset promotes your habits. As a man thinketh, as a woman thinketh, as a cat down the road thinketh, right? Our habits are the result of our thoughts. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Change your thoughts and you change your habits. Deep divers, let me give you a practical example. When I change my attitude and my mindset to say, actually, I'm going to go out there and get it. I'm going to make it happen. It promoted better habits. I started to wake up earlier, do a little samba, baby, raise the frequency. It got me into a better daily routine. I was more focused, more sharp. I had my wits about me. There is no change in your life, deep divers, without a change in your daily routine. Slow motion this side. There is no change in your life without a change in your daily routine. So I told you about the pop rule, right? So I came back to it, deep divers. I kept my word. So what is the pop rule? Okay, this is going to help us get out of destructive habits and routines. You might be smoking and you want to stop. You might be addicted to porn. You might be always in bed till 12. You need to get out. You need to get up earlier. Whatever your destructive habits are, you might be always eating Haagen-Dazs ice cream and not giving any to the cat down the road. Whatever your destructive habits are, deep divers, you might be drinking all the time as soon as you wake up. What you drink for breakfast? Oh my gosh. So look, the pop rule to get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless is progress over pleasure. How many times, deep divers, have you been doing something and it's extremely pleasurable? It feels fantastic, but the next day you feel terrible. It's a high followed by a terrible crash. Well, you see, this pop rule has saved my life. Progress over pleasure. And it's not easy, but the results are tremendous. It's going to help you get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless. So every single day, if there's something you're doing that's extremely pleasurable, but you know that actually you're becoming a weaker version of yourself, think of progress over pleasure. You see, deep divers, growth happens in discomfort. Growth happens when you shy away from pleasure. When you stay away from pleasure and you focus on progress, on going to the next level, on raising the vibration, right? So progress over pleasure. This is how you get over, and this is how you get out of destructive habits and routines, deep divers, to become limitless. Now, attention is the new currency on the planet, but a lot of people are distracted out there in the matrix. What if I told you that attention influences your habits for better or for worse. Every single day I remind myself, if I want a better habit, a better routine, I've got to focus, because whatever you focus on grows. So every single day, remind yourself, if something is taking away, stealing your attention, but it's not helping you become your greatest version, you don't need that in your life. Attention influences your habits and routines. So become mindful of what you are paying attention to. They call it paying attention for a reason, because it's a form of exchange. Say it again, Ralph. It's called paying attention for a reason, because it's a form of exchange. Slow motion this side. If you want to get out of any destructive habit, deep divers, or routine, become mindful of where you're paying attention. Stop focusing on something not serving you, and start focusing on something that inspires you to become a better version of yourself. Every single day, keep your eyes on the prize and stay focused on where you're heading. Deep divers, how to get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless. The time influences your habit and routine. What am I talking about? What time do you wake up, deep divers? When I wake up at 6:30, I got so much time to do everything I want. It helps me get a better habit, state of being. It helps me have a better routine. I can do more things. I can meditate for an hour. Okay, now it's 7:30. I still got time. So when you wake up earlier, you can have a cold shower. Now you feel better. You feel full of life. You can go out there and carpe diem, seize the day. Look, a lot of people, they're delayed. They wake up way too late. They stay in bed all snuggled up and it feels fantastic. But then you're like, oh my gosh, I got no time left, right? Well, you got to remind yourself that if you give yourself more time, you can move out of a destructive habit and routine. A lot of people who are behind on time, they fall into these destructive habits and routines. Why? Because now they start procrastinating. Now they feel like they've missed the boat. Now they start trash talking themselves. They feel bad because they didn't give themselves enough time. So if you want to get out of a destructive habit or routine to become limitless, give yourself more time so you don't have to be in a rush to do things, deep divers. Give yourself time for meditation. Give yourself time to do a little samba, baby. And especially give yourself time to breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers, how to get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless. Look, your diet influences your habits and routines. Every 35 days, deep divers, your body makes new cells from the foods you're eating. You're literally what you eat. Ever since I stuffed a whole pomegranate in my mouth, deep divers, I've been getting better results in my life. Ever since I shoved a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth, deep divers, I've been getting better habits and routines. I've been becoming limitless, right? So you are what you eat, literally. When I was eating from the dollar menu, I had terrible habits. I was always procrastinating, always making excuses for why I couldn't do something, always making excuses for why I couldn't do something. But ever since I started to eat to live, eat more leafy vegetables, leafy greens, kale, arugula, Swiss chard, eating to live, juicing, it sharpened my mind. It energized my whole entire body. It gave me a new lease of life. And thus it was the catalyst to giving me a better habit and daily routine. So become mindful. If you want to get out of these destructive habits and routines, become mindful of what you're eating, deep divers. How to get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless. This has absolutely changed my entire life, deep divers. Hold yourself accountable. Are you always Miss Perfect, Mrs. Perfect, Mr. Perfect? I'm not. I realize that actually, Ralph, you can do better. I got to do better. I hold myself accountable. You know, people who fall into these destructive habits and routines, they are but beyond reproach. They're always right. No. Start becoming accountable. Say, actually, you know what? I can be better. I can do better. And this will help you become a limitless version of yourself. How to get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless. This has really changed my entire life. Cancel the pity party. Cancel the pity party. The cat down the road is definitely not coming. Is throwing back the invitation right in your face. It doesn't want to come to your pity party. I'm not coming either. You know, a lot of people who always feel sorry for themselves. Ever been with someone, deep divers? They're telling you about their story. They're always crying, always sad. And you're like, you're making me sad right now. I'm not coming to any pity party, deep divers, because I'm not a victim. And I don't want you to feel like a victim too. This will help you get out of a destructive habit and routine to become limitless when you remind yourself, you don't have to have a pity party. You have to have a celebration party for how you overcame the adversity you were placed in. Woo! Slow motion this side. How to get out of destructive habits and routines to become limitless. Ultimately, deep divers, let go of what's not serving you. Let go of what's not serving you so you can make space for what inspires you. And what's really helped me is to want more for myself. Want more for yourself today, deep divers. Don't be content where you are. Always strive for more. To realize that it's okay to be the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time, but your story is far from finished. This will help you get out of the destructive habit and routine you're in to become limitless. Always remind yourself every single day is a new start. Take one step at a time, and then you're going to say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Deep divers, let's breathe. Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I want all of you right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support the real. Share this video with someone, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content that's going to help you become your greatest version. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Deep divers, click the link down below and be inspired. We finally made it, deep divers. Go and get the new book, Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power by Ralph Smart. Now available on Kindle, ebook. Go and grab yourself an early copy at ralphsmart.com/thebook. Click the link down below, deep divers. And go and get the good ass prana shirts. All new designs you're going to love for men, women, children, even cats down the road at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart, you want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. And if you want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version, make sure you book it at Ralph Smart. Make sure you book it at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Deep divers, there is no change in your life without a change in your routine. Habit means a state of being. To get out of a destructive habit or routine, to become limitless, start placing yourself in a better environment, have a better mindset, eat better foods, have a better circle around you, because energy is contagious. And when you place yourself with people who are on the same mission as you, their energy rubs up on you and you have a better habit, a better routine. And then you start to say, feels amazing, right? Feels so good to be alive, baby. Deep divers, one love to all of you. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo! Once again, deep divers, hit that like button right now if you support the real. share this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this video inspired you. One love, peace.